So Roblox could be coming to the PS5 and the Nintendo Switch. I'm not even sure if that's even a good or bad thing. But we're going to be finding out all that and much more on this episode of the Miami Geeks. Stay tuned. Yo, yo, yo! What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates, brought to you by DigitalCrackNetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher305, and with me, as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
It's Friday. It's past happy hour. I have to make up with the booze that I have here.
Dude, I understand completely, and it needs to be done. But like always, guys, we have a segment and we have two sponsors. This segment is brought to you by D2D and Decor Lights, which they're freaking amazing. As you guys know, always make sure to check out the links down below. We have their links there to check out their freaking lights, the LEDs, which are freaking phenomenal. This segment is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 10% on your next purchase order. That's MIAGEEKS10 on caps, description down below. Same thing, guys. Copy the promo code, click on the links, put it on the link on the shopping cart, and that's 10% saved plus an additional percentage off at the site alone. And now, let's get started. Willie, it looks like we have another case of Apple. And of course, Apple's in the news because of all the things that have been going on, all the lawsuits and yada, 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 yada. But it looks like Apple is overseeing what?
You say we have a case of Apple as if Apple is some kind of STD.
I mean, it seems like it because every time I look in the news, there's something up with Apple. If it's not Apple with Epic, it's Apple with this, it's Apple with that. Apple's not compatible to whatever. And now we have this going on, which is Apple saw $100 million in revenue from Fortnite stint in an Apple store. Now, I know you saw this. Could you explain a little more in depth what's going on here?
Okay, so the story goes as follows. First of all, catch up people who may not know.
Okay.
Epic Games brought suit against Apple, saying that Apple is violating antitrust and is using monopolistic practices by pretty much ruling its app store with an iron fist. Okay. All this came to a head when Epic tried to sell V-Bucks bypassing the App Store, and Apple promptly removed Epic Games, everything from Epic Games off their App Store. Now, in this particular case, Michael Schmid was on the stand. He was giving testimony, and he admitted that Apple generated about $100 million in revenue from Fortnite when it was on iOS. Now, he says 100 million, but people have been looking around and the math doesn't add up, because during its time on the App Store for iOS, Epic generated $1.2 billion.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, mind you, that's just on iOS. Take into account that they're also on PlayStation, Microsoft, on Xbox Live.
Okay.
They're on the Switch now, and they've been on PC forever. And it's not. And from what I understand, the iOS revenue isn't the highest revenue they made, because Epic themselves stated on the stand that they make more money from Sony and Microsoft. But still, the math. So if they made $1.2 billion in revenue, and Apple takes a standard 30% from everybody,
yeah,
that means that Apple made $360 million.
Jesus,
which is 3.6. That's 3.6 times what they said they made.
Liars.
Still, I find this to be funny. This is literally a case of two companies arguing over who should make the most money.
Assholes. That's all I gotta say.
Like, that's all it is. That is all that is. And whatever. They're gonna sit there and cry about the millions of dollars that they're making, and they don't want to split.
Yeah. Technically, that's what it is, man. And it pisses me off just to know about this, because I wish I could complain about this with Willie and be like, oh, Willie, I got the $1.2 $1.5 billion. How about you? Well, you got 1.6. Well, I may only made that in 3 minutes. You know, fuck you. I don't care.
It becomes a financial dick measuring contest. That's all it is.
Yeah, it is. It is. I just don't know who the fuck has the biggest dick right now, but I don't really care right now.
It doesn't matter. It's not us.
It's just not us.
It's not us.
We're still using our regular rulers for this one, but yeah, that's a different story.
You use a ruler?
Well, yeah.
I use a needle.
I mean, to each their own. I mean, if you want to measure by a couple needles here and there, I get it. You know. I get it.
Jose, wait, a couple?
Okay.
You give me too much credit, sir.
Sir, I don't even know where I'm even going to begin in this one. I just don't want to anymore. We're just going to leave it as that.
Fine.
But guys, knowing that Apple's doing this and they're getting all this amount of money, what is your thoughts? What do you think about the fact that they're complaining over money? Do you think this is a proper thing? And yes, we know there's a lawsuit just in case of, we're going to get this whole thing. There's a lawsuit going on. Yeah, no, we already know. But we just want to know the real question. Do you guys really care about the fact that they're arguing about their money size and shit like that? Comment down below. We would love to hear your thoughts. But on to real news, which I consider as real news, the fact that Roblox could be on its way to Nintendo Switch and PS5. That's huge news. First of all, that's huge news.
I love how you come up and say, oh yeah, Epic and Apple fighting over money. That's not real news.
Yeah, but let's talk about games. They're just a bunch of blocks. But Willie, let's be honest. Roblox is still weirdly famous, dude. I don't get it. Like, people will still play that game and they'll have fun with it. And I know they've been around since Xbox, and then they're on PC, but now they're going to come to the Switch and PS5, which I'm pretty sure they're going to be banking bucks so hard.
I'm just surprised it took this long. Like, truthfully, for the longest time, like, the people who owned Xbox One can lord that over people who have PlayStation or Switch. You can't play Roblox. Not that it's an important thing, but
not at all.
Okay.
But,
yeah, you're right.
Still.
My nephew played it for a while. He stopped playing it. I know a couple of people who still play it. Roblox is weird in the sense that it's more like a platform for other games. Like,
you're absolutely right, though.
A whole bunch of different mini games that you can play there. I've never played it. I've never understood it. I don't care about it. But it's a big game. They make bank too.
Yeah, they do. You're right.
I think the problem we have is that we need to stop worrying about doing podcasts. We need to make games.
Yeah, and like, not really good games. We don't want to be AAA developers or anything like that. We need to make little blocks, like little blocks for games.
Games with really rudimentary looking graphics that has boatloads of microtransactions. That's why we're poor. We're not doing that.
Well, that's the thing. Look, we have to make a game that's called Miami Geeks, the podcast game. And then every day you have to come up with some sort of, new news. We have to find out how to work with the algorithms and then deal with your fans and then just be doing things. That's it. That's our game right there.
When did your dreams invade this conversation?
Every day, actually. Every day. My dreams always invade this conversation.
I can't talk about my dreams because I don't like restraining orders.
Actually, your dreams are horrifying, and we will be banned for the first 3 seconds for a lot of reasons. I'm a horrifying person. Well, no, you're not that much of a horrifying person. I still say that your dreams are not meant to be on YouTube. Maybe Pornhub.
Nah, Pornhub can't handle me.
Oh my god. But anyways, yes, anyways.
Okay, fine. Roblox is going to be on Nintendo Switch and PS5. I don't see a problem with it.
Nor do I.
People love the game. It should be on as many consoles as possible.
I think so. And look, the fact that they're expanding to a broader audience now kids don't have to fight for their brother's computers or their Xboxes or anything just to play Roblox. Or actually, even to the Apple tablet or anything like that. Guess what? It's coming into a system. Now you guys can play it on your controller, on your TV, and have a good time. So either way, it's still a win-win for the people that love Roblox. And I'm okay with that. I applaud you guys. Good job.
Power to the people.
Definitely, dude. But I will have to say though, Willie, that I'm digging the whole Nakatomi Plaza for Warzone.
Hmm.
I'm digging a lot, and the fact that the devs for Warzone are talking about it and leaning into more 80 themed stuff in the map. I'm not sure where they're gonna go with this, but if they've been listening to this podcast, oh my god, Willie, can you imagine if they start adding things from the movie, like certain movies that we talked about?
We already went through that. I don't know if you want to keep going through it because I got a lot to say.
I mean, dude, we have plenty to say. We could say at least a good 10, 20 minutes right now, but let's minimum to a 5 and see what happens.
Okay, no, let's do this first.
All right.
Let's talk about Nakatomi Plaza,
Yes,
which has 5 explorable floors.
which I'm
So you can
fucking
actually
dying.
fight in Nakatomi Plaza, and there's Easter eggs.
Yes, yes. Especially in the bathroom, that you can look at the floor, you see the blood that trails outwards from
The bloody
a
footprint.
bloody. Yes, which I'm okay. Okay, little things like this is what makes me happy. I'm not gonna lie, it makes me very happy.
And I am not a Call of Duty aficionado, as I've said many times. I appreciate what they're doing. Now,
Yeah.
as for what they could do, what they could add, I got ideas.
Oh, we all do, but I'm just telling you right now. We could talk about simple 80 characters that they can add here. We can add even locations for like certain movies and stuff like that. But like right now, since we're stuck on the 80s, dude, definitely we can go to all the all the 80
Hades.
trips. Yeah, my bad. I mixed too much words. So we could mix in all the freaking things in here, all the top 80 movies, action movies, into this
Listen.
game. It'll be amazing.
First and foremost, they need to put Dutch from Predator.
Definitely, dude.
If only so that I can hear Arnold Schwarzenegger or someone yell out in Arnold Schwarzenegger voice, Dylan! I want to see that. I want that in my life.
Yeah, you know what? And that'll be fine. Because I think I gotta remember now, in Warzone, there are some areas that you can actually kind of like turn off into the woods. And I would love to see, like, at least an Easter egg or so, predator traps.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And since you have predators, you might as well add aliens, and then you could put Ripley in there.
There we go. I'm down.
I don't see a problem with that.
I don't either, man. If you're gonna be going full 80s here or something, I will suggest to add all those things, bro, and add all the Easter eggs. Because yes, you're gonna go into the game, you want to blow somebody's head off, but if you're gonna be in there, just kind of like looking around, you'll be like, you know what? Let me look for these Easter eggs, because it's gonna be kind of fun to look for certain 80 icons and stuff like that.
And no. Forget about going and searching for them. They can just pop up.
Yeah, that could do.
They can
That
just
would
pop
do.
up. Like, how happy would you be if you were playing the game and all of a sudden you're being chased by Chong Li?
You know what? I don't even know how I feel. I think I'll just be like, okay, you can get me. I mean, would you? Would you be there like, oh yeah, okay, fine, you can kill me. I don't mind.
I mean, I'll be like, okay, all right, this is all right. We're getting 80s now.
Yeah. But I will love to see all that, man. I will definitely love to see that.
Who would you want to see in there? I'm the only one talking here.
Okay, who would I would love to see? All right, first of all, we'll have to go to what's this fucking guy's name now? Big Trouble Little China. Jack Burton.
Oh, Kurt Russell.
Yeah,
Jack
I would love
Burton.
to. I
Yes.
would love to have Jack Burton in there. I don't care
absolutely.
what he's gonna be doing, but I want him there with the hair, the tank top. He's gonna
And the
lead
guns.
everybody.
And
He
the
just
guns.
kind of looks at everybody
No.
with that face.
No, not even. You don't even need to see him. You just need to see the Pork Chop Express driving towards you.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. Usually in Warzone, it's get off the plane. No, I want the Pork Chop Express to just go right through that fucking map.
Matter of fact, do a Fortnite. Put some balloons on the Pork Chop Express.
Okay. That'd be good. But yeah, dude, definitely. I would love to see him in there. Hell, even Snake Plissken.
Snake Plissken, yes, definitely.
Dude, those characters to me will fit in this world perfectly. And definitely would.
I agree.
I think so.
I agree.
So,
But I mean, why leave it there?
like what? What else are you going to add?
I mean, you did say missing in action,
Yes.
so Colonel Braddock.
Yeah. Do you want to
Because
add?
if you don't have,
Do you want to
if
add
you
on
don't
Steve
have
Seagal?
if you don't have Chuck Norris in your '80s presentation,
Oh
it's not
no,
really '80s.
no, it's not really 80s, and we need him to be bionic. Like he could take all the shots and he'll still be up. But then
Absolutely.
you shave his mustache and that's it, and he goes down. But yeah, because
So
I want Chuck to be there.
So like Achilles heel it'll be Chuck's mustache.
I mean, think about it. Have you ever seen him without a mustache? He was born with a fucking mustache, technically.
Yeah, I know.
I've never seen that guy without a mustache. Even now, at the age of 90, whatever, he still has a fucking mustache or a beard or whatever the fuck he has. I mean,
Yeah.
I hear that under Chuck Norris' beard is a fist.
I heard them on memes. I've heard them all.
I heard him too.
Care.
That's why I had to bring that one up.
I don't care.
But look,
Like seriously, the Chuck Norris memes are old.
how old?
But
are
whatever.
Oh, I thought we were going for that.
No, we're not. We're not going for that.
Got it.
But I mean, okay. This
All
is
right,
not
but
really
the only
AIDS,
the only one person I don't want to add into Warzone, Steven Seagal. I don't need him in there.
He's 90s anyway.
Yeah, but either way, I don't want him in there. Like, I don't want him to be there. Yeah, I could do this, and I could break your arm because they taught me back in Japan. No, I don't need him.
No. We don't need that.
No.
We don't need that. We can have 80s Jackie Chan. I mean, we can reach for it because Jackie Chan is needed.
Okay. We can add Jackie Chan to this shit. And, of course, we'd have to have Van Damme. But not Street Fighter Van Damme. No.
No. It has to be... I threw Chong-Li in there, so might as well put Bloodsport.
Yeah, Bloodsport would be good.
Although, I mean, technically you want to have guns and stuff, so... But Universal Soldier was 90s.
That's a tough one. Okay, we can make a 90s theme somewhere around there. But yeah, this whole game is based on 80s, so yeah, you're right. Nah.
And can you have Ivan Drago punch you out at some point?
Yeah, why not? Fuck yeah, just have him there. That'll be one of the moves. They hit you, and then you're on the floor like, oh, you're dying, and all of a sudden he just comes up. If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
And that's it. He just shoots you. He's dead.
Yeah. That'll be. I mean, okay, we're going a little too crazy with this. We always do.
Yeah, we do.
Because, like I said, yeah, okay, they're going 80s, but can they go 811?
I'm telling you, can they? They might. And the Call of Duty developers are listening to us. Call us. We will love to make a conversation with you and talk to you about our special ideas for a certain price. But anyways.
Relax. Listen, let's talk about something that I'm happy about.
Okay, this one you can bring up because I think this is interesting to the point that I need to hear you talk about it.
Because this is something that makes the video game nerd in me just perk up and smile.
Mm-hmm.
Deep Silver, the publisher, has announced that they got the band back together.
Yes.
In the name of the band being Free Radical Design, the developers that made the TimeSplitters games. TimeSplitters, I don't know if you ever played it, but it's a fun, crazy ass series.
Isn't that the arcade game? The one that you're Isn't that TimeSplitters?
No, you're probably thinking about another game. You're talking about
Time Crisis? No.
Not Time Crisis, but something similar. But anyway, TimeSplitters was a first-person shooter, but like overboard. Forget about the seriousness of Call of Duty and all that. But no, this is just tongue-in-cheek, crazy ass. Imagine if Call of Duty was in the oh my god, what's the name of that TV show of going back in time and shit to fix things?
Oh,
Scott Bakula.
I know you're talking about. Oh my god. He's always time traveling backwards and shit.
Yes,
to history.
My brain doesn't work.
Oh my god.
Well, imagine Call of Duty set to that universe.
Okay.
And Free Radical Design, the developers behind those
Quantum
games.
Leap.
Thank you. Are back. Deep Silver got the original founders of Free Radical Design and what they quote as key original members. So this is I'm happy.
I'm glad.
when next time you come, next time we do a guys' night,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you play the TimeSplitters games that I have.
Got it. No, for sure.
And-
I have to play it, dude, because I knew what we were talking about, but I was like,
the best way for me to explain it is, imagine if GoldenEye had time travel.
oh, that'd be fucking dope.
There you go.
That'd be dope.
There you go.
And did they say when they're gonna be coming out with this, or
They didn't say when. They didn't give a date. They just said that it's gonna happen. So there's gonna be a TimeSplitters 4. I think that's where they left off. I think the last one was Future Perfect, which I think was essentially TimeSplitters 3. Well, shit.
Right.
I even better. I have Homefront: The Revolution, and we had discussed this in a previous podcast. Someone found an intact copy of TimeSplitters 2 in that piece of shit game.
oh, then we're gonna go do it then.
We'll fire it up on the PS4, and you can have it in all its goodness.
Oh, that's gonna be
Good
cool.
series. You're gonna love it.
All right, cool. I'm down with that. Willie, what do you think about a PS3 version of Gears of War 3 is now available?
I heard about this.
I
heard about this.
I'm 20 years old when I found out about this. I'm like, I didn't know that they knew about this. In fact, Kotaku brought this up on May 19th, 2011. And I wasn't even aware about this. And the fact that they had a Gears of War 3 developed by Epic, to test the Unreal Engine 3 on the PlayStation 3 and release it online. I never knew that was around. Never knew. And I'm kind of curious to see how this fucking goes. I would love to play this game to see how it is on PlayStation.
It was never going to see the light of day normally because Gears of War is an Xbox exclusive. But as a goof, Epic wanted to see if Unreal Engine 3 would work well on the PS3, and so they ported Gears of War 3 to it.
Incredible.
Listen, there's been a lot of crazy things like that. People things coming out now that from like that nobody knew about, like Easter eggs from back in the days. Like, for example, did you know that there's been there was an Easter egg in the OG Xbox that hadn't been discovered?
I'm still baffled about that. And then somebody just did it. I don't know how. I don't know how that's even possible.
It wasn't that no one found it.
What, they just said, fuck it, we gotta tell you guys?
Yeah, they basically just listen. A developer who worked on the dashboard of the console said it's been 20 years, no one's found this yet. Here's the Easter egg. So you get because the OG Xbox had a thing where you could rip an audio CD into the hard drive.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you did that in a certain way, and I'll tell you the certain way, you put the CD in, and you select that you want to copy it, right? And you select, and when in the options there, you select new soundtrack, and when it asks you for the name of the soundtrack, you put Timmy with 26 Ys,
yeah,
and then an exclamation mark, and you'll get a thing showing you a listing of all the people that worked on the Xbox dashboard.
Amazing.
Like, it's nothing out of this world, but Easter eggs like this, people are constantly looking for. And just the fact that this one lasted 20 years, well, obviously, no one's going to sit there and type Timmy with 26 Ys.
Yeah, like they're going to sit there
as a
1,
goof.
2, 3, 4, 5. I got it, guys. And then they figure it out. That, to me, that's just amazing, though.
It's not going to be like, oh, I put 13 Ys, but I'm onto something. I can just feel it.
Yeah, because, it did something different at the 13. I don't know what if I had 13 more. See what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Now, another thing that was discovered recently, the Wii U. Remember this one? It turns out there's a way to plug in a USB DVD burner onto the Wii, and you can burn eShop games on it.
Oh, that's fucking amazing. I didn't know about this one.
No one did either. But the YouTuber named Niles Mitchell showed that it's possible. He got a game that he bought on the eShop, because usually you can transfer it to a USB stick. Mm-hmm. but he actually went. You have to have a DVD burner that can burn DVD RAM.
Okay.
It has to be the DVD RAM format because the Wii U can detect and block DVD-Rs.
Okay.
But it treats the DVD RAM as just a very, very large USB stick. And so you can burn your games onto it, and you can play them off the disc. So for people who have eShop games that they're afraid they're going to lose, they could just go burn it onto a drive, and now they have a physical version of it.
Okay.
Hackers for the win.
I know, definitely, dude. I think that's pretty much awesome, Willie, that, that's even been established. And to the fact that we brought this on to light for everybody else, because there's a lot of people here that might still have a Wii, and they can still probably do this. It is possible. But there you go, guys. You can thank Willie for your amazing gifts.
Don't thank me. Thank the people who put the time and effort into finding these things.
Oh, definitely. But Willie, there's some good news coming from Warner Brothers, and it looks like an Injustice Gods Among Us. They're gonna make an animated movie finally, and I think that's pretty awesome. Now, the thing I'm not too sure is that they're gonna be putting this into Blu-ray, not directly into like into their streaming, or what's going on here?
Well, a lot of DC's animated stuff just goes straight to disc. And I will say, out of all the things that Warner's has messed up, their animated movies for the DC universe are pretty tight.
I wouldn't lie, that's true though. It's really freaking good.
And evidently, in the press release for another animated movie, Batman: The Long Halloween Part 2,
yeah,
there you see that there's a trailer for that Injustice movie. Well, there will be, because The Long Halloween Part 2 hasn't come out yet.
But interesting.
Listen,
I want to see it.
DC animated studios, they put out some really good stuff. I think the last one they put out was the Justice Society movie.
Mm-hmm.
Justice Society World War II. Yeah, that's Justice Society World War II. And their animated stuff is usually top notch.
I gotta check that out. I've been meaning to watch it. I mean, I've been meaning to watch a lot of the WB Warner Brothers DC type of animation. I've been meaning to watch it, but I've been always like slacking and stuff like that. But from the ones I've seen before, like the Batman versus Superman one, that's just pretty fucking hardcore, man.
There was one that I saw.
My God,
that I really like. I forgot the name of it now. Where he's Superman's beginning to it's based on a comic book, where Superman's beginning to feel like everyone sees him as a relic, because the truth, justice, and the American way shtick kind of got tired, and everybody's not too into his nice boy routine, and a group of anti-heroes come about, and they're a lot more heavy-handed than he is, and people are gravitating to them because these people, they're really rough, but they get shit done, and they don't just put them in jail like Superman does, where they can escape or get out eventually.
No,
and so Superman's basically fighting a PR war. I forgot the name of the story, but I believe I have it. If I'll lend it to you, it's a really, really, really good movie.
Oh, I'll fucking check it out. I have to. Like shit like that, I love watching. Like what ifs type of thing. Like what if fucking Superman turns like he says fucking he's just gonna start murdering everybody. Yeah.
One of my favorite elsewhere stories of Superman is Red Sun.
Which one?
Red Sun. Which
is that the Russian one?
Yeah, where Superman landed in Russia, in the Soviet Union instead of the United States. Superman versus the Elite. That's the one I'm talking about.
Dope as fuck.
Superman versus the Elite.
Love that shit. That shit was fucking dope.
When you get a chance, let me know. I'll lend it to you so you can check it out. It's awesome.
Oh, for sure, dude, for sure. But you know what, Willie? There is one thing I want to do. I do want to bring up, and it's related to movies, but it's also related to video games, and it's the fact that Netflix responds to reports that it's looking to expand into gaming. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure if that, like, I'm not even gonna say how I feel about it because that'll be a huge game changer for them because they're gonna be taking a lot of, well, not even a lot. What is that one? The one you rent the game online or shit like that? Which one?
GameFly.
Yeah. If they were to do this shit, that will pretty much put them out of business, being with all the subscribers they already have. And my thing is, what happened if they do it online? Like, technically, like a Steam version of Netflix that you can just pop it in there, play it online, that's it. And it's just there.
Well,
that'd be
there's talk of it. There was a report by a website called The Information, where they say that they know that Netflix is looking to hire an executive that will oversee an expansion into video games.
Okay.
Now, they didn't say if it was just going to be video game development, or if it was going to be video game development and distribution the old-fashioned way, or it was going to be streaming video games.
But I would think that
with Netflix's infrastructure already, a jump to streaming video games makes sense. And never count Netflix out. Listen, they caused waves when they started allowing people to rent DVDs by mail.
My God, I was, dude, I'm not gonna even lie, I was the number one guy, and it was all when it first came out, and I heard about it on freaking Best Buy, and in, you know, babe, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this, but my ex at the time, she pretty much subscribed me to that shit, and I'm like, what the fuck you do here? She's like, look, you go online, you choose your 3 movies that you want to rent, they ship it to you, you don't have to worry about shipping them back until you finish watching the movie, and once you're done, you ship it back, and then you'll have a freaking library of other movies you want to bring down. I went ham. I got Ninja Scroll. I got the Street Fighter anime. I went all out, dude. And then, of course, I went broke because I had no money afterwards. But it's still interesting that they did that, and they're still hitting hard now because everybody thought that that's bullcrap, whatever. Netflix, yeah, whatever. We got Blockbuster.
Did you know that at one point, Blockbuster had the opportunity to buy into Netflix?
I remember the story. Yes.
And they decided that no, because they preferred their own model.
Dude, yeah, look at them now. It ain't worked out.
And then afterwards, when the writing was on the wall, they decided, you know what? We'll pivot to our own DVD by mail service, and got their ass handed to them.
Oh my God, murdered. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I do miss Blockbuster though. I do miss Blockbuster a lot. That you can actually go to a video store, and see all the cool movies they had there, and go to the video game section and rent a system if you wanted to. I still miss those times.
Well, so one of the more sought after things that collectors like me look for is the original cases that Blockbuster would have to house the consoles.
Oh my God, yes, dude. Yes. Dude, it was such cool shit there back then.
It was cool back then because, that was our Saturday night. That was our weekend. Rent a movie to watch, with the wife or the kids. But Netflix was the future. You know that Netflix still delivers DVDs by mail?
Yeah, I know. It is amazing still, dude. I think if they were to put their chips right now into gaming, they will conquer a lot of the shit right now. And GamesFly will give up eventually or something. Because,
I will say that don't immediately go and hand Netflix the crown, because streaming video games is an awful sight different than streaming videos. And if you don't believe me, ask Google.
Okay. You're right. Even though there's a lot of people that do like the whole streaming video games, actually one of our good guys, great friends of ours, 305 Pride, he pretty much says that he has a good time with this. But then again, like I said it to him, I'm glad you have fun with this. It's an awesome thing that you do. I always love gamers to have fun with any version of any way they can get a game. But for the majority of us, it's not our thing. But like for him, he loves it. So I give him so much power at the fact that he loves it. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. But then again, what happens if Netflix does this? You know what I'm saying? What's going to be happening between Netflix and Google if something like this happens, guys? That's something that we need to think about. And I still think that those two big dick ballers, they're going to have another dick measuring contest with this one as well.
Oh, but don't just put Google in that mess with Netflix.
Oh,
don't forget that Amazon might have something to say about that.
I always forget.
And Microsoft is still just warming up in that pool.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's going to be a different ball game. But if right now Netflix were to do this, it's going to be a big game changer for them. And then anything in gaming in total, because we're not even sure if they're just going to be like, hey, let's do all digital games. Or look, hey, put it here and we'll send you a game and you can play for as long as you want. Send it back and we'll send you the next one. I mean, we don't know.
I think it's going to be streaming because a lot of people are moving away from physical copies and embracing digital. Digital is the future.
It's true.
It's been that way. It's been that way for a while. Digital sales it surpassed physical sales a couple of years ago, and it's not going to stop.
No.
So if Netflix is going to jump into this pool, they're going digital.
Let's see. We are going to keep an eye on this one. So guys, make sure to keep watching us, like, comment, subscribe, because we don't even know what the hell Netflix is going to do. And again, the future of gaming, it's still new and it's always changing. So let's keep an eye on this and see what happens. But we had to continue. And we're 80. Well, I'm an 80s baby. Willie, we know that you're not 80s baby, but you love ThunderCats.
I don't love ThunderCats. I like ThunderCats. But
you don't like Lionel? Come on.
Lionel and them came out right around the time that I realized that I like girls a lot more.
Yeah.
So,
I understand that.
I mean, I dropped off after season 1 of the OG Transformers. After that, I'm like, yeah, women. That's more fun.
Then you know what? I
realized what I was in store for.
And you're like, you know what? OG Transformers.
You know what? Transformers, I'm sorry I left you. Please forgive me. I know how crazy these women were.
But look, man, I gotta say this. Being that I'm a huge ThunderCats fan, I'm not ready for this. They're already talking about a live action movie, and even they're telling us that we're not ready for this movie as well, but not in a bad way. They're pretty much saying that we're not ready for this movie because they have a lot of things that they're going to be doing with this movie, and it's just interesting. Willie, please fill us in a little bit with this whole debacle, because right now, I think if they were to bring this out right now, they really need to do a lot of work, make sure that this movie, of course, they're going to have to break down the basis of Lionel when he's a child, and then when he's in the capsule, he turns old again, and then all the good shit. They need to make sure that shit's polished.
Well, the comments come from Simon Barrett, who is a co-writer for this live action ThunderCats, and it's going to be directed by Adam Wingard of Godzilla vs. Kong fame.
Okay,
this is his next project, and evidently, Simon Barrett was talking to Comic Book, and he had this to say, and I quote, "I will say this, our ThunderCats adaptation is going to be really, really cool. I don't think people are at all prepared for how long Adam Wingard has spent thinking about ThunderCats. They are not ready for Adam's ThunderCats movie. It's going to destroy."
I pray that those words really do work, because I still have this thing in me, I'm scared of things like that, dude.
I don't want to see well-loved franchises get run into the dirt. Transformers,
G.I. Joe.
There's no need for those things to happen. G.I. Joe. if they're gonna do this and they're gonna do it right, more power to them.
Yeah.
For all the things I can say about Godzilla versus Kong, the one thing I cannot say is that the fighting between Godzilla and Kong sucked. No, it did not.
It was really good.
I actually, you know what? It was contrived as shit. But every time the big monkey and the big radioactive lizard got together, yeah, a fun time was to be had by all.
I agree. I totally agree. And then when they brought in the mechanical motherfucker, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the whole Mechagodzilla thing was just like, you know what? Up the stakes.
Yeah.
Wasn't mad.
No, nor was I.
We'll say that Kong got his ass kicked 3 times.
Dude, he ain't no king no more. He's just Kong.
He wasn't a king. He wasn't a king in his universe.
Nah,
they just called him Kong.
Nah.
But whatever. If you're gonna do it right.
Yeah.
Do right by the fans.
No, absolutely, man. I totally agree with you there, man. And guys, what do you think about this? Do you guys think that we're ready for a ThunderCats movie, especially a live action one? I mean, I really fucking hope that they don't fuck up this movie at all, because I'm a huge ThunderCats fan, and when it comes out to theaters, I'll be there. I'll watch it. And I'm just going to be like freaking like biting what's left of my nails, making sure that movie is fucking phenomenal, because I want to see it. I really want to see a good ThunderCats movie. I want to see a freaking Voltron movie. Why not? I would love to see that. That'd be great.
Oh, man.
Not Power Rangers.
A property done by, well, I mean, listen, Power Rangers is not it was not your time.
No.
Cousin Jose would love to see a property done Power Rangers movie.
Again.
So why are you gonna piss on his chips?
No. I'm not gonna piss on his chips, because some of the Power Rangers.
Because you don't fucking do that.
Right. I get it.
But like a Voltron movie, I'd be afraid of that. I'll be honest with you.
I'll be definitely scared, but it will be an interesting thing to see that they bring in 5 people to control 5 different lions and all shit, and then they just fucking form Voltron and then just fighting in the space. That'd be awesome. I don't know.
Listen, there are 5 vehicles that are shaped like lions, and they combine to form a huge robot.
That'd be awesome.
Why hasn't Japan taken over the world already? Oh yeah, because we kicked their ass in World War II. Never mind.
But guys, please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. We would love to know what movie we like to see from the 80s. Right now, if I were to choose at least 3 movies, I will say Mask, ThunderCats, and Voltron, just for the fuck of it.
Well, they're talking about doing a shared universe that has Mask in it, along with G.I. Joe, Transformers, and ROM.
I'll think about that.
I mean,
I'll think about it.
I like the Mask, but
Mask was the shit, dude.
If they're gonna go and do them to Mask what they did to Transformers,
I'm
gonna have to have a word with somebody.
No, unless if it's the guy that did the Bumblebee movie, I'm okay.
I love that movie.
That movie, fuck yeah, dude. You know what? The guy that did the Bumblebee movie, you could touch a Mask. You could do Mask. I'm okay with that.
I love it. That movie was such fan service to G1 Transformers fans like me.
Oh my god, it was good.
Just hearing Soundwave. Please play that clip.
Decepticons attack.
I love that so much.
Oh god, yes. But yes, guys, let us know out there what 80s cartoon that you would like to see live action, and let me know what's up. Like, we'll love to talk about this, guys. But we come to that conclusion, guys, that we're in the end of the show, and I have to say thank you so much for joining us today. And please make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button so you know when comes amazing news, which is 3 times a week: Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and always a little something in between. And please make sure to visit both of our sponsors, D2D and Decor Lights, where they have awesome things. We have killer specials, and make sure with Decor Lights, let them know that Punisher 305 and Uncle Willie from the Miami Geeks sent you, because it will be awesome, and especially the cool things we got. And also, guys, I just want to let you know before we end this show, we're almost hitting our 400 subscribers, and we're going to be doing a giveaway soon once we hit the 400. So keep that in mind. We're going to be announcing it soon on our Instagram page, and I'm looking forward to this. So guys, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Peace.